Hi everyone, it's Suzanne here. I'm just going to do a little quick voiceover prologue before this video gets started. I wanted you to know that this video was created last month, mid-September sometime, when I was trying my hardest to create some content and put it up on the channel for you guys, and I wasn't able to produce the rest of the video because I wasn't able to sit for more than 2 minutes at a time, so you can understand how frustrating that was. I do want to say thank you very much for all your lovely comments and your reassurance, giving me permission to take a couple of weeks so that I can convalesce and try to get better. And I also want you to know I am almost better. I am about 85% there, and I'm able to sit for a lot longer and do some work. So there's going to be lots of catch-up videos for you in the future, and I hope you enjoy this one. Hi friends, Suzanne here. Welcome to another Wildcard Wednesday video on my YouTube channel and blog. I am featuring the Words of Cheer and the Christmas Cheer dies. These dies are to die for. They have this cheers, it's so cool, and some hollies and some twigs. And then on this side, you can cut out this big poinsettia, and you have like an edgelet, and oh, they're very cool. And I am making a fun fold card. I have some papers. So this is the Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper. Look at how pretty. So nice. And so what we're going to do is a gatefold card. The cardstock is 8.5 by 5.5, but we haven't scored it in the middle yet. We're going to score it at 2 1/8 on both sides. I always like to go 2 1/8 from the corner, but you can do 2 1/8 and 6, and I guess that's 6 3/8. I'm going to fold my card. Perfect. So I have 2 pieces of the Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper, and they are 2 by 5 3/8. So I'm just going to put adhesive on the back of both of them. All right, I always check to make sure. So, okay, that's perfect. Alrighty, so I think I've explained how I get things even. I have 1 side, 2 sides, and 3 sides, and just by eyeballing it, I can see it's even. And then I basically have to trust myself that I cut it correctly. So, and I'm leaving no space, I guess. So, there. All right, you can see that. Here's my card. I have a piece of polished pink, and it is sized 2 and 11. All right, so this is probably the easiest way I'm gonna do this, is I'm just going to take my belly band, I'm going to wrap it around the card and make a crease. Same with this side. Okay, now I can give you measurements. 3 and 7 and 3/8. So let's score that. 3 inches and 7 and 3/8. Okay, perfect. So now I know that that is perfect. What I'm going to do is take a little bit of adhesive here. And this is our adhesive sheets. And I'm going to take the release paper off. and I'm going to adhere it just in the middle. So this is kind of 2/8. So the size of your adhesive sheet needs to be 2 inches by 4 inches. And then I'm just going to burnish it on really well. Then I'm going to take the happy with all the little twiggy bits, and I'm going to stick that directly in the middle. Okay, now I'm going to put, I just didn't want to lug that big cut and emboss machine, so I'm using my mini. And I think you can use your mini on these guys. You can use it just like a regular die cutting machine. There we go. Okay. I went back and forth just once, so you can see now it is going to leave a hole. Ta-da! Okay, now, and you can use this, and it's a sticker already, so we can use it again on another project. And then one more piece of adhesive, and I am using my take your pick tool. I'm going to take the release paper off, and if I can find it, there it is. So there's one little piece of sticky. So I think this is Blushing Bride. All right, rub that really, whoa, slippery little sucker. Rub it really well so it's adhered to the page. Can it fit? Yes, it can. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm using the happy. I'm gonna do 2 happies though. All right, I'm gonna do another happy just really quick. Okay, kids. So there's one more little thing that I wanna do before we start putting this card together. I have polished pink here, and I'm going to ink up the word Christmas. And I'm going to, that's too big. Ink up the word Christmas and stamp down. And that is from, again, the words of cheer right here. And it's funny because this is the greeting that I give everybody. I don't say Merry Christmas. I say, I hope you have a happy Christmas. So that is, it's very appropriate for me to use that terminology. And I think a lot of the people in England and the UK, they say Happy Christmas too. I mean, Merry Christmas is fine. I don't have an issue with it, but I like the word happy instead. Happy Christmas. Okay, so I'm just taking off the release paper. This is going to be the most difficult part about the whole thing. You don't want to stretch your little words. So I am taking the release bit. You see how I just did that? Don't do that. Hold it down. And then here we go, a little bit here. And then what I'm going to do is, doink, stick this happy to that happy, so it's double happy. And one of the nice things about this adhesive sheet is that it's sticky, but it's not super sticky. It gives you a minute to, you know, if you get stuck like I just did there, it gives you a second to pull it apart, so, and to try again. So here we go. We're making a why is it doing that? Why? Of all days. Okay. Here we go. And most of the time, when the words aren't stretched out, you can sort of squeeze it together with your fingers, and it usually goes right into place. Okay, you're gonna do a better job. So here we have, and then we still have to take the backing off of this happy. Come on. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to push that happy off, and then I'm going to take the release paper off of this guy. The reason why I wanted to use this adhesive sheet, first of all, it's amazing, but you see all these little corner pieces here? They can flip up and be terribly irritating. Again, this is from the Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper. And I think this is 2 by 1 7/8 by 4 1/4. And I just covered the happy, so I'm giving this a little press down. Ta-da! You have a stripy happy. And now, when I go to put the centerpiece in, okay, I can hear all of your oohs and ahs. Ta-da! I love it. And it's slightly raised up because of the second one. Now, if you wanted to do a third one, you could. No one's stopping you. I'm going to put adhesive on the shorter side, and where on earth did it go? I just had it. It's under my mess somewhere. Right here. Alrighty, here we go. I'm putting the belly band down. We creased it. I think what I'll do too is put a little adhesive on that side as well. Make sure that they marry, and make sure that there's a little bit of a gap. So that it's not so snug that you won't be able to slip the belly band on and off. So you want to test it. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is so super cute. Okay, so I think I want to put the Christmas kind of along there. But I need to trim it down. Ah, okay. It's oh, that's ribbon scissors. What was I doing? All right, I got some regular scissors. I'm gonna trim this little Christmas down. I'm not big into flagging things. And I think it might even be too big. So I'm gonna cut it. I kind of like it right there, but I think it needs dimensionals. And I think I saved a whole bunch. Here we go. So this is the reason why you save your bones, you guys. And if you can cut them even further down to have even smaller bones. That's what I call them, bones. And then all we have to do is take a little bit of dimensional adhesive and stick it on our card. I'm gonna put this so I can see. Love it. Right there. So you can pull it, and I will put a, this is just like printer paper, and you can go ahead and use basic white or what have you. I have lots of printer paper though, and I try to reuse everything. And you don't need a lot. It doesn't need to be overly thick, right? So that is a Gatefold card with a belly band featuring the Words of Cheer stamp set, as well as the Christmas cheer dies. I gotta say, I bought this whole set because of that. I love the outline. I think it's so cool. We might need some bling on this. Maybe some rhinestones, maybe some pearls that are colored in pink. What do you say? I can never say no to a good pink pearl. Let's do it. This is what's good for if you don't have the right color embellishment, you just use your blends marker. And that was polished pink dark. And they dry really quickly, so I'll be able to put, that's what it needed. Oh, you guys, how fun, right? All right, you can see all the supplies I used today listed below in the video see more section or in the supplies section of my blog. The links will take you to my Canadian online store, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to earn your business. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.